This young girl has been fighting 2 different cancers much of her life. Her family believes a Willowbrook company emitting a toxic gas in their neighborhood is the cause.
The allegations center around Sterigenics. Her family says they fear she was also exposed to ethylene oxide while attending nearby schools. CBS investigative reporter Dave Savini continues his year-long probe.
She means everything to me.
She is his daughter, Yasmin.
You remember these pictures?
Yasmin's been in and out of the hospital since she was 2.
You weren't feeling too well there, right?
The hospital is where some of her favorite childhood memories were made.
Do you remember this? Who were you there?
Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl.
The Willowbrook teen celebrated her sweet 16th birthday this summer and is excited about the start of a new school year.
What year are you in?
Freshman.
Oh, freshman. At what school?
Into South.
What do you have on your shoulders? What is that?
Backpack.
And what does the backpack do?
It's the feet.
It's your food?
Yeah.
And it feeds you?
Yeah.
After numerous surgeries and treatment for multiple cancers, including leukemia and kidney cancer, she is slowly getting back to solid foods. Her favorite food, pizza.
You have a favorite pizza place?
I like my pizza.
What do you usually pick?
Pesto, sausage, mushroom, sausage, salami, a barbecue drizzle, the diced tomato.
All that on one pizza?
Yeah.
She loves to load it.
Ivan Harrison loves to see her happy, but knows deep down every day she's in pain.
When she was 2, she was initially diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, ALL.
A disease he now blames on the medical supply sterilization company down the road, Sterigenics.
Was there a certain thing that happened that was the most painful?
Like maybe putting in my tube, my nose.
No one could ever tell us the cause of why she got leukemia, relapsed, and later got kidney cancer.
Her cancer battles resulted in 2 bone marrow transplants, repeated rounds of chemo, and side effects. It wasn't until high levels of ethylene oxide were found during ambient air testing near their home and all 3 of the schools Yasmin attended that they began to understand what was in the air their daughter was breathing.
It was very surprising to me that a company that was emitting that kind of chemical could even be in an area this residential. I just couldn't even believe how that could happen.
They now believe her cancers are directly related to ethylene oxide emissions.
It is a known human carcinogen.
Dr. Peter Orris is a professor of environmental and occupational health sciences at UIC.
There are very few known human carcinogens that have been accepted by the World Health Organization, by governmental organizations, USA, the Europeans. This is one of the few. Some of the others are cigarette smoke, are asbestos.
Everything needs to be uncovered here. Everything needs to be uncovered.
Matt Haller, who gave this interview a day and a half before his death, is one of about 43 litigants whose lawsuits have been filed against Sterigenics in state court, accusing the company of causing cancer. The company has repeatedly denied our request for an interview, but say they followed and outperformed all regulations. In a statement, they told us they intend to vigorously defend against claims and are confident its Willowbrook facility is not responsible for causing illness.
To just think that, wake up one day and that this company could have been literally behind my death is shocking. It's utterly shocking.
Questions about whether illnesses are linked to ethylene oxide in part date back 35 years. The CBS 2 investigators obtained this 1984 letter written by the Illinois EPA. It warns the company, then Griffith Laboratories, of cancer dangers associated with ethylene oxide, listing cancers of the pancreas, bladder, brain, central nervous system, and stomach. Haller had stomach cancer.
It's hard because I work there. It's hard to sleep at night.
Since February, the CBS 2 investigators have also been speaking with whistleblowers who claim the company knowingly released the gas into the atmosphere.
The chambers would run different cycles. They would leak gas a lot of times, swear to God.
The plant was shut down in February with a seal order by the EPA, but now is in the process of reopening one day under new restrictions. A law named after Matt Haller requires the company to capture 99.9% of all ethylene oxide used.
Can you go through sort of a list of some of the names of kinds of cancers?
Well, there's leukemias, there's lymphomas.
I believe the chemical from Sterigenics caused Yasmin's leukemia and I'm going to court, and I intend to prove that.
Sean Collins is Yasmeen Harrison's attorney. He filed a suit tonight against the company on behalf of Yasmeen and says the child's exposure began through her mother, who grew up in the same Willowbrook house they still live in today.
You believe her exposure to ethylene oxide began while she was still in her mother's womb?
Yes, Yasmeen's mother was exposed to ethylene oxide day after day after day after day while she was carrying Yasmeen.
Has it been a painful 13 years?
Yeah.
Her father says no level of ethylene oxide should ever be allowed, and now worries for all the other kids in the area.
It's just too close, and it's exposing too many people, young, innocent kids.
Yasmeen's case is the 44th case we know about to be filed against the company. Sterigenics also says they operate safely, and they deny the claims made by the former workers in our reports. Yasmeen is now in remission. What a sweet kid.
Yeah, Dave Savini, thank you.